Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jess and I must start with a disclaimer. The cards and tools I use on this channel are meant for spiritual purposes. Whatever will be mentioned in the readings are possibilities and not necessarily facts. A reading may or may not resonate and not every reader is the right one for you. You can claim the messages being mentioned or you let them go and go on with your life. Nothing is set in stone and you'll always have free will and a choice to change and create your own desired reality. So today's reading will be about what about you is beautiful / attractive, or beautiful and attractive to this person on your mind, to them. So we're going to look into what it is that they find attractive about you, and just so you know, talking physical things may come up, but I will be focusing mostly on the things they find attractive about you as a person. Physical attractiveness is very nice, but I feel like real attractiveness lies in the beautiful uniqueness of a person and the depth of their personality, not depth, something like that. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're gonna deal with in these readings. So there are 4 groups for you guys to choose from. Starting with group 1, we have the Aragonite Rose. For group 2, we have the Rose Quartz. For group 3, we have the Honey Calcite. Oh, sorry, light. And for group 4, we have the Labradorite. So if you need a moment to find out which group you feel drawn to, which can be more than one, you can pause the video or wait for the meditation moment. The timestamps are in the description box down below, and I will see you at your reading. Hi Group 1, welcome to your reading. So to repeat the intro in short, we'll be looking into what the person on your mind finds beautiful and attractive about you, what made them recognize this beauty, and what they would want you to know about yourself. So I already have one tarot card and one oracle card pre-shuffled for you, and that's what we're going to start with. So first we have the Six of Wands with advancement and recognition. And we have the Shark, which I'm going to look into in a second, but well, not in a second, in a few seconds. But first I'll start with shuffling the other oracle cards to see what they find beautiful and attractive about you. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to look into, like, I have a lot of booklets next to me to help me during times of error. Shark. Where is the shark? Shark. 57. Reputation. That's interesting. We also have the Six of Wands, which kind of reminds me of that. I do not concern myself with the opinions of others. Is the how do you call it? Yeah, that's what it says underneath the card. Okay, so the card doesn't look. Okay. I'm also trying to, like, if I keep on shuffling, it's me, like, being in my mind. So I'm trying to figure out what is, well, not figure out, but I'm trying to let everything come through to me. So what do they find beautiful about you? Trust. Okay. Okay. That's me thinking. I was just, like, holding my head up with my arm, like, okay, what does this mean? Trust. In case I didn't say that. This card, trust. I think it's interesting that this beach came out, because at such beaches, I would expect a shark to be, you know, there. Whoa, okay. In case you're wondering, like, I'm also, like, burping a lot the last half hours. I don't know why, but whatever. So just so you know, that's not because of this reading, possibly, hopefully. Okay, so what do you find beautiful, attractive about you? This person. Raven, magic, and destiny. Okay, I'm still not really sure what this means. Like, a million of possible scenarios could come up, but I mean, you could come up with a lot of things, but that's just, I'm focusing on, like, what is this thing that the Six of Wands, trust, and shark, magic, destiny. I'm feeling called to say right at this moment, if you see something that sounds very significant, like either one of the animals being mentioned or one of the cards, something that you see in the cards, like, you should take that as a sign. Oh. At that moment that I said that, a few cards fell out. So for some, like I'm also picking up on like a few, or not a few, but like a cognitive function, if you want to know what I'm talking about, because not everyone does, and that's okay. But if you want to know what it's talking about, like cognitive functions are like the functions that we use in daily life to perceive information and act from that. And I'm picking up on extroverted thinking, which is more like someone who is able to take the lead and tell others what they shall do, not because they are bossy, but they really just have the best of interest for someone. And I feel like they see that in you. They see that you're very capable of leading a huge group of people, even if they are teenagers. Why am I picking up on that? A group of teenagers, I don't know. Like I just heard someone like being a mentor, or someone being like an advisor for other people, someone being like in the public eye in a either small or bigger way, like, and this is not necessarily the literal case for everyone. I'm just saying, like, this is how they view you. They see you as someone who is very much up, like on a pedestal, pretty much. Like they see you as someone respected. They respect you. So this is one of the readings where I'm able to say, like, this is literally, well, not necessarily for everyone, of course, but for most of you, I'm picking up, like, this is attractive, like an admiration. This is someone who is, I'm picking up on, like someone admiring you for your qualities and for the way that you lead yourself and people, for the way that you are decisive and that you know the next steps to take. I'm so sorry. I have trouble speaking for some kind of reason. Let's see if there's anything else. Perception. For some of you, you might work in a cosmetic field or something like that, and they admire the way that you're able to transform someone's not perception literally, but their way of looking, or their way of looking in a way that is beautiful but also natural, if that makes any sense. And I don't even know if it necessarily is natural, but you have like an ability to like blind people, not in like a manipulative way, but more in a way like you're able to oh, that's why I'm picking up on that. I'm listening to the song Forever Young. Like every time when I do a reading, I wear my headphones, so I'm listening to shuffled music, mixed music, by Undressed. And Forever Young, like immediately picking up on like being able to make someone look younger than they actually are, like being a scientist even, like that could even be the case. Not for everyone, but I do feel like that could be for some of you. Like, I do feel like there's like a specific thing about you. Like, I don't really feel like this person knows you very well. And if they know you, they really know you on like a colleague kind of level, or a level of like something small. Like they know you from a distance, if that makes sense. because I do feel like that kind of like far away from another kind of thing. Like you could literally be like some sort of magical being, like a fairy or an angel in their life, and they're just so like, I'm not gonna say that it literally is the case, like that's for you to decide who you are, but they view you as someone who is highly respected. They see you in a very highly respectful way, and they really admire, like their attention is to the fullest when you are at work. So this can be in multiple fields, like when you are creating something, when you are doing something, when you are doing your makeup, whoever is watching, when you are doing someone else's whatever, when you're getting dressed, how much you put into something that you are doing. And they love watching you do that, if that makes any sense. Because they see determination, they see a bit of perfectionism for some of you. They see you in a way like you are the badass, you are the queen, the king, the general, what the heck, you are like the boss of something, like as if they are never gonna reach that level. Not like in a jealous way, but more like there can only be one. There can only be one, and that's you. I do feel like colleague-ish kind of way, or someone is like a fan or admirer of someone else's work or something like that. You take it for what you want. If you're asking about someone who is like a love interest, they really view you in a very high regard. They really see you as someone who is out of their league, if that makes, yeah, I guess I could say that. Excuse me. So what do they find beautiful about you? So these two cards actually should represent like the most, like the very thing that they find the most beautiful and attractive about you. And I guess it will be the way that you are, without explanation. Let me just look back into the book for shark reputation. If there's one animal that has a fearsome reputation, it's the shark. Yeah, no kidding. They are stealthy and powerful, and they must continuously move forward in order to breathe. I did not know that, but okay. Yeah, shark nudges you to swim past superficiality and move powerfully toward your authentic self. You are to them like a role model. They really see you as if you're a blessing to the world, to their life. And it's not really about, I feel like it's more that they really admire not the power that you have, but the power that you show off, that the way that you carry yourself without like knowing that you are really confident and you are not trying to shut other people off because you're like, oh, I'm better than you anyways. That's really not the way that I am perceiving how they view you. They see you as someone who is like easy and direct and able to create and make their own reality happen and not let anyone else tell them what they can or what they cannot do or be or how they can express FI introverted feeling coming through, which I find interesting. Which could mean that they either are like an INTJ, ISTJ, ENTJ, ESTJ, because of this strong extroverted thinking here. And extroverted thinking, like as I said before, it's like the way that you are able to lead and know the right thing to go forward. And honestly, I feel like they have it too, because they are able to see it that clearly. And they admire it. Like they are able to see, well, not that they necessarily have extroverted thinking, like they are someone who is more direct and forward, but they can definitely admire how you can just go on in your life without really caring too much about what other people think. ESTP could also be something that you, how they view you. Because I'm listening to Pink. That's all I know so far. Amazing, amazing role model, Pink. Like, I love her. Right. I'll take this one. Unity. Yeah, as I said before, like something with like a group or something, like being able to work together with other people and not like be biased in some way. They find your personality the most attractive about you. And as I was saying at the intro, if you didn't skip it, at least, like, I don't know, but we were definitely going to look into more of like what they really find beautiful about you as a person. But this is like so strong, like the way that you act is literally your personality, the way that you want to act, the way that you know, that's at least how I think about it. And that translates, like that makes you act so confident and just so assured, and that's how you are able to walk that walk. Never say that kind of stuff. You're able to just go on and show your amazing self, like out and inside. Like, I mean inside, like your being, personality, and not show any sort of insecurity, because you are just, I feel like if you're also like the shark is also known for having a reputation of being scary or being dangerous, but I feel like you may come off as bossy sometimes, which may, like, this may not have even be like the first time that you hear someone say that, like that you were maybe like bossy or something like that. But it really is not the way of like being bossy or like just wanting to like tell other people what to do. I mean, yeah, if we're being honest, like if you like doing that, then yeah, what's the shame in that? Like if you like being a leader. What did I want to say? I don't remember, but you have you have like this power, and power sometimes, or power like within yourself, you have yourself, like I'm literally like doing this against my chest every time like I'm trying to express myself. You may not always express yourself, or this person, that's not for everyone, but this person feels like they don't even, like, I'm picking up on this person, right? So I'm picking up on like how they view you, not how you necessarily are. So I mean, it could be a little bit of a reflection of what they would also like to be. So I'm not feeling that they are jealous, because if they're able to have such an insight and not be cocky about it or something like that, I feel like there has to be some kind of respect in a way, like they just really like it and are not expecting you to do anything with that or to react to it. For some kind of reason, I felt called to say that, because someone may think that someone is in love with another or something, which could be the case, but I'm not here to tell you whether they are in love with you or not. I'm here to tell you that they find your entire being, the way that you just are, they find that extremely attractive. Now let's see what else wants to come through. I'm hearing a song Pretty from Astrid S and oh crap, what's her name? Another girl, but I don't remember her name because I don't know. I actually don't know any, whatever. So now we're gonna look into anything more specific about you, like your entire personality, like is the most attractive thing. Like there's not even like specific other things that I'm really seeing here right now. There's literally just like, this is talking about the way that you're able to influence other people in a positive way and not in a way of trying to scare people. And even if you are sort of kind of, you know, sounding scary or bossy or whatever, that's not your intention, because all you really want to do, and that's really, maybe they've seen you like that before, like, okay, what the heck is happening? And then they just realize like, oh, this person actually is just really confident within themselves. And that's not like because they are like trying to, or feeling threatened or something like that. Because there are people, I think they know that there are people, and I'm being reminded of someone that I have met along my high school journey. Please don't ask. Like not personally, but I met a girl once, and she was like all like acting as if she owned the world, but like in a really cocky way. Like she said like she got a date with a guy and he spent all the money, and she'd just go home and be like, I'm happy and now you can leave, something like that, you know? Oh, I do not like that girl. What this is trying to tell me though is like, they know how insecure people act when they're trying to appear like they're confident when they're actually not. And when they're looking at you, they're like, I cannot, I don't even see anything close to insecurity. Not saying that is necessarily true. I mean, we all have our problems, but that's how they view it. They're like, okay, they do realize like you do have your own problems, but they're not like, they don't know you that well, or you do not really tell them, or they see, or they feel like you are not really telling them, because this is their perception, not necessarily the truth, like the objective truth, right? Oh my gosh, don't do it. Okay. The song Play Dumb by, what's the guy called? I'm going to shake the camera to find out. Oh, Esther S and Dagny, that was the one. Sam McPherson. Play dump. Stop it. Okay. Just look up Play Dump by like Dumb by Sam McPherson, or just Sam, whatever. Okay, so what? 10 of Swords. It came out in reverse. I usually don't take reverses with this deck, and I'm not going to take 10 of Swords like in reverse right now, but I'm going to keep in mind what that it fell out in reverse. So Justice, also karmic lessons only upwards, understanding karmic balance. We have something about karma, karmic relationship, maybe situationship. I do not know your situation. If that resonates, then that may be the case. 4 of Wands. Oh. And Wheel of Fortune. So we have a lot of major arcana. Well, half minor, half major. And now I'm going to clarify. And I'm going to clarify with this huge deck. It was actually a lot bigger, but I only took the cards that I felt were important to me. Okay, so to clarify the Ten of Swords. Okay, I know there are a lot of cards in here, but I only want one card. Not this song. Okay. Okay, clarifier for Ten of Swords. I just saw 25 on the timing of this video. We have wealth and courtesy, to have an abundance or of valuable material possessions, money or resources, to not budget and not have to worry about money or resources, to experience prosperity and plentiful supply, to be polite and considerate. Oh my gosh, toward others, demonstrating civility, respect, good manners, and polished behaviors. Okay, so what I do feel called to say is that they definitely know that you have not been... first off, I just wanted to say very easy to deal with, or very easy to talk with, or something like that. But that may have been like in the past for some of you. For others of you, I really strongly feel like this could be talking about them knowing that you have gone through shit. You have gone through a lot, through betrayal, through abandonment, through whatever shitty thing could be. The thing is, that did not impact, like, first I thought like the wealth could be talking about you actually do not have, like, you are not one to, like, really go all about material kind of possessions. For some of you, it's like that, but for some of you, it's like you do not have material possessions. Like, you are okay with the way that you are, okay with what you have. You're not really all about that kind of stuff. And for some reason, like, I don't know why, but that... To get to the point of this, because I'm not trying to confuse anyone here, not even myself, including myself, that's the thing. Whether you have valuable, like material possessions, whether you have like a lot of abundance, whether you feel like that, no matter what you have gone through, and no matter what you have right now, and what you have achieved through a lot of hard work and effort, and even, I heard terror, but I wanted to say error, a lot of things not going the way you wanted, it still went up. I just felt called to, like, or not called, like, I like saw like something in front of me, like first being like a mess, and then coming back like as almost royalty, like as if you own everything, but still you're not gonna like act like that, because that's not your main intention. That's not the thing that you thrive on. You love helping people. You love being there for people. They see that you are able to give freely without asking anything back. Even with all the shit, like even when it comes to people that like you peacefully accept the way that things are, and you move on. That's what I literally just heard. Now to get to justice. Do you have like a for some of you could have been like an accident, like when it comes to like a fire accident or something. I was being called to like maybe have like a burn wound or something, or a scar on your body. For only some of you. So justice clarifier. Are you kidding me? Can I just say we have understanding like on this card, and we get understanding again. And it says to have a mental, emotional, and physical grasp on something, to the ability to perceive, view, comprehend, interpret, perceive the intended meaning, be sympathetically aware, have insight and good judgment, or to know about a subject or situation on a mental, emotional, and physical level. And then we also have inner peace. And I actually wanted to get one card for each card, but I guess we need more explanations. And then we have to experience internal harmony and congruence. Congruence. I don't know how to pronounce that. I hope I said that right. Okay, let's go on. The absence of internal conflict, disturbance, irritation, pressure, stress, pain, noise, chaos, and strife. To be able to keep myself strong in the face of these things, of swords again. Shall I encounter them on the outside so that I can experience mental, emotional, and physical serenity and calm on the inside. I sometimes have to like struggles, like, do I really need to say more? It's kind of, I feel like they see you as you being a person who strives for balance, but who is not here to like create a fight, who is literally here to make things right for themselves, but not to stir up things, if that makes any sense, or to do that for a little while and then know that you're able to go, like, they respect you, like, in a really very much. They really respect you. Four of Wands, clarifier. Intelligence. To have the capacity for logic, understanding, self-awareness, leaning, I think it meant learning. Okay. Emotional knowledge, planning, reason, creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, the ability to perceive or interfere information and to retain it as knowledge to be applied toward adaptive behaviors within an environment or context. That was a mouthful. The skilled use of awareness, information, and knowledge. I'll get back to all of this when I shuffled everything. Sometimes I need to immediately mention it or say something. And sometimes I don't. Clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune. All right. I love this deck, but damn, it's huge. Helpfulness and results. To be helpful to others and for others to perceive me this way. To be useful and needed and to bring pleasure, relief, and assistance to others. Results. Of course, you are helpful because you know you want to help people to get to their desired dreams, you know, like you want to get people to get their, you know, cute ass up and just do something and help them with that, for them to get there, not just dream that dream, but also live the dream. Okay. To realize and actualize the outcome of an undertaking, to be oriented toward and value the outcome more so than the process used to actualize that outcome. I did not notice anything being said right here. Okay. Remember. I did not remember anything being said. The destination rather than the journey. I value the answer, the outcome, the achievement, the end product, the result. Getting back to the TE, like getting things done. It's interesting how I was just saying, like, you are not just, they see you as you wanting to help people not just dream the dream, but also live the dream. And now I'm hearing this song in my dreams by Aaliyah. I don't know. So to make it easier for myself, I'll just do it like this. For some of you, a dream catcher or something like that could be significant. They see you as someone who has the actual ability to help and heal people on a whole different kind of level, to bring forth what they actually need and not just and understand and bring them what they want in a better way, in a way of like they're asking for something, but you see that they see you as you being able to see someone's depth. Like, they understand so much and they admire so much about what they find beautiful. They love that you are able to put your experiences into use for other people to help them heal and help them and know what people need. They also love that you are able to still look at the balance, what it needed balance, but not do it in a way that is out of force or out of pain, but out of the feeling like it is just the way it is, like we need to get it done. Like, there's not really much like explanation necessary, like this person deserves this because that is just how it goes. Like, we don't need to necessarily prove ourselves, for example. Like, maybe they see you as someone who is able to see, like, you don't need to prove your worth to people, to an organization, to be able to have balance in your life. Like, when there is good, there's also bad. When there's bad, there's also good. They see you as someone who really respects that and who lives in that way. Like, I see you, but let's try this in a different way so that no one ends up hurt, for example. Fourth one's prosperity and harmony. Did I actually say that? I don't remember. Whew, okay. I'm waiting for something to come in. Okay. I feel like if I say that, that will be just be something that I would repeat. Like, I already said that. Like, there could be something that you want to help people with when it comes to their home life. Maybe you are an instructor. Maybe you are like working like a health center or something. Or like, maybe you are helping this person and this person is actually very much emotionally intelligent and is able to see what you reflect back to them as well. Like, maybe that's not really your intention, but they are seeing it because it is very much obvious. Now, there's not really much past coming in. There's also not really much future. It's really about right now and as the person that you are. It's not about like changes that you have made. It's not about, they know that you have been in something horrible and they see you and they've seen you, or they see a person who is giving their everything, even with all the hardship that you went through. I just heard maybe you want to have like a talk with this person about how they about what they know and how they actually feel and how they see you, because there are some things that I am not able to pick up on right now that they would want to tell you, want you to know, want to say to you, but they are a little bit unsure whether you want to hear it or not. Okay, so let's now get some more cards. Even more cards, yeah. Oh, that's not a good shuffle. That's a good shuffle. Seraphim's Gateway with voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. Yeah, okay, this. Oh, maybe I need to shuffle them first, right? Okay. Oh, inner power, breathe into your heart. Number 16. No. Okay. Resonate. Follow the resonance. With this, I feel like what they like, it's like I'm repeating a message every single time. Also, number 46. Sorry, was distracted for a second. These are just almost confirmations. I feel like they're able to see that you are more than worth, like they see more than just like being something like attracted or being like finding someone beautiful. Like they see the worth, they see the actual worth. They are really going crazy on the fact, or not going crazy, but like there's so much beauty that they see in you, so much. It's not about the attraction, it's more about like you carry yourself in a way that is attractive and beautiful. There is just no question about that. And they're just very amazed that a person can be like this, that someone can turn out in such a beautiful way, that someone can actually take charge of their life and go after things that they want and still be an amazing person and wanting to help someone else without like without thinking about their, like without thinking so much about purely their own intentions. They see you as someone who is very much worth of anything that you desire, that is, as you can see, it's going further than just attractiveness or beauty. It's just your whole entire being that is beautiful about you. Like there's not even like, it's, sorry, that's I was cracking my shoulder. It's not just like the way you like what shampoo you use, and it's not just the way that how you have such a cute face or whatever. That it's not for everyone. But it's like they see everything, and they see everything. Like again, it's like as if they're almost putting you like up on a pedestal, admiring you from beneath. So yeah, so let's see what they would want you to know about yourself, if the cards would like to cooperate with me. Okay. There we go. Okay, like this. No. Like in this one, I am not specifically picking up on like what kind of person or connection the two of you have. This could be any connection, but I'm more feeling like this could be a professional connection or someone, or they don't even know you, or you don't even know them, is what I tried to say, wanted to say. That, or that just whatever position they're in when it comes to like a relationship, wherever they are with you, they're just admiring you for everything that you are. It's almost like they really care very, very much about you. It's almost like, for some of you, it's like that this person really has either like has feelings for you, like whether it's like just loving feelings like from someone who's just, you know, who cares about you, or this could also be like in a romantic scenario, but more like, whatever the case, it's like a very loving energy, really not being able to stop talking or stop thinking, or stop like when they start about how much they admire you, like they can like mention a million things, not literally, but for as example, for example. So what will they want you to know about yourself, or what do they wish that you knew about yourself, about how beautiful you are? Okay, these two. And we have, oh, we have 3, 4. Well, I guess you're special. Remember always that you not only have the right to be an individual, you have an obligation to be one. Set a small goal for your day. I love that, because you are one to do that, literally. We have also number, do we have numbers? Oh. There's number 8, number 8. A lot of cards fell out, but okay. Hope is a thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sing the tune without the words, and never stops at all. The reason why I'm speechless is because I kind of feel like this is the way that how they are looking at you. Not necessarily like being hopeful towards something, but seeing you in such a bright light, like it could be that you may see or may say like, I think you are a little too blinded by what you call light. Maybe you would like say like, yeah, I'm not, you know, doing bad, but I'm not perfect. I think that you carry a lot of humility. Like you are not really stuck on like being an amazing person for other people or whatever, just, or being perfect. You're just like, I'm just me, I'm just normal, I'm just a person. Please behave like I'm a normal person. Be faithful to what which exists within yourself. Oh, right. Sorry, to feel disappointed is to have cared. Today, feel compassion for your tender heart and for the gifts of love it offers. Love it offers. Be faithful to that which exists within yourself. Return to an affirmation throughout the day that reinforces the parts of you that you would most want others to know. I am blank, blank, and capable of anything, blank. And then we have, I made it up here on this bridge between Starshine and Clay. Some of you know Star Stable, that game. My one hand holding tight, my other hand, come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed. Recall your nearest to death experience. Oh, wow, okay. What a miracle that we continue through these times. They want you to know that you have survived so much, you have gone through so much, like why, how, like only beauty awaits. And they want you to know like you are a tough, you know, you're a strong person. You really have, got it all together. So now to some last messages. Okay. Oh, whoa, okay. I think we have the messages now. Okay. The orangutan, I don't know how to pronounce it, so that animal, set healthy boundaries, a no addressed at someone else. Sometimes, a no addressed to someone else sometimes means a yes to yourself. They want you to put up more boundaries for yourself, to say no more to people. The game Say No More could be relevant or significant, or you may want to check it out. Don't overthink. Move from your head to your heart and live your life with the horse. I love horses. Sorry. So group 1, I think I'm gonna end your reading here. Me speaking very good today. Thank you so much for being here and letting me do this reading for you. If you liked this reading, you can support me by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. If you would like to see more of my content in the future. I hope this reading resonated or helped in a way. I hope you have an amazing day whenever you're watching, and I hope you come back in one of my next readings. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. So to repeat the intro in short, we'll be looking into what the person on your mind finds beautiful and attractive about you, what made them recognize this beauty, and what they would want you to know about yourself. So I already have one tarot card and one oracle card pre-shuffled for you, and that's what we're going to start with. So this is going to represent what they find to be the most beautiful / attractive thing about you. All right, so Queen of Cups with authentic and virtuous. And the dog, which I love that they both come out in this reading. I think I know what the dog is about, but I'm just still gonna take a look. Optimism. I look for the positive in every situation. Okay, so now let's get some other cards to see what else they find beautiful about you. So this is pretty much representing what they find to be the most beautiful about you. And I already love this energy. I mean, of course, with your rose quartz. With the rose quartz, I should have seen this coming. Okay, whatever. What do they find beautiful about you, attractive about you? You know what the thing is? You know what the thing is? I think that you are very much underestimated. I think, and okay, I'm gonna love this reading. I'm already loving this energy, because even though you're a sweetheart, doesn't matter what kind of person you are a sweetheart. But you are definitely a rebel. You are definitely a rebel. Like, you're trying to stay as kind as possible. Like, and this is not like, like sometimes it's just the way that they perceive it. But I know for sure, like, okay, let me just explain. I am listening right now to this song, ABCDU, FU, I mean, by Gailey. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm sorry if I did that wrong, but, and with these cards and with this, like, I'm listening to the angry version, and I think that you have such a huge heart. This person views you as someone who is so, like, this is in such a, like, it's not just admiring, like, wow, it's really like, damn, I love this. Like, it's really very uplifting. Your energy is very uplifting. They are like, and the way that they perceive you is also very uplifting, because they see you as someone who really loves being kind and has empathy for everyone. But there are times when you know, things are just enough is enough. And even though you are such a kind person, you are a very direct rebel. Like, if something is going on with your friends or something like that, you go from kind to ruthless. Not literally, but you have so much love for people that when something happens to that person or to other people, or that you are very emotionally present. And it's not like you are being aggressive about it. It's more like enough is enough. And it feels like I am me, I am myself. That's really how it feels like. If I'm like trying to see through their eyes, like they see you and they're like, oh, I love this. Like, they really love your temper. They really love how excited you can get. They love how you are just able to lift other people up, and with your positive energy. I just heard positive information. So this can be about anything, or you may perceive this reading to be positive information about you. You may think that a lot of people like really get you wrong or something, or as if you are not really understood, but they understand you, and they even pray for you to be this way. Not in a way like you are being, you know, you're making yourself, you're like, it's not like they want you to like hurt yourself. Like, I don't even know what that actually means, but it's not, how do I explain this? They love the way that you are, and they do not want you to change. They are like, I don't want this person to go through shit. And I don't want, that's kind of how it feels like. Like, they adore your sensitivity, like, not just because you're sensitive. They adore the way you are because of your sensitivity for other people and your love for the collective and for your friends and family, for example. For some of you, it's like more like, my friends are my most important, but you're very loyal and not always graceful, but they don't care. They really love that unpolished, you know, roughness about you. They don't like seeing a perfect picture in general, but when they look at you, they see that you are being authentic, that you are being you, and you're being the silly, goofy, sometimes weird and all up in the clouds kind of person. But they love that because that's your drive for life. And I'm not even into like it's just because of the music that I literally felt like you are one tough cookie. But once but not in a way like your heart like is one heck of a bodybuilder. Like, that's kind of how it feels like. Your heart is so big and so bright and so strong. Like, you've come out of your shell, and you show yourself in such an authentic and unapologetic way. Like, it's so amazing. And I personally am even feeling really uplifted by this because I love that. And maybe I'm you know, like, this could even be like something that you recognize yourself. Like, even if you were like being as sharp as a blade to them, and as like as hard as you can be, like, they love that. They love that nature about you, that you're just able to stand up for what you believe in. It's so hard to explain for me. Trying to explain for almost 10 minutes, but okay. So what do they it's almost like I should actually call this reading, what do they love about you? Because I really feel like they really adore it. Like they do not want you to change, and they wish that they kind of wish that other people would also have this, that there will be more people like you, but they also kind of don't, because they feel like that unique part of you is just so special, but there's still like part of them that wants the world to see you as like a role model. Like you are like a very beautiful undiscovered gem to them. So nice how everyone just has a lot of positive feelings for the other. Like it's already the second group, and I feel like I'm kind of jinxing a bad outcome, but still kind of, it feels right now like the energy is so nice. It's so harsh. With group one, it was different. I'm not gonna like try and spoil it. Like, let's just say you felt called to group one as well, so I don't want to say, but it was different because with group one, it was more like more toward others, and you are also a lot toward others, but you are also very unique by your own behavior. Like you are a lot more open to letting yourself come through, if that makes any sense. Like to be yourself in front of 20 people, because you just feel so much more comfortable within yourself. They may have seen you grown. Like I just looked at this image and I saw like this huge bubble, and this is what you've created, like this huge bubble around yourself, like, and it's unbreakable for whatever reason, but it's like it's for a good reason, but it's like unbreakable because this is your bubble, this is where you feel comfortable. So wherever you go, like this is you are taking your comfort that you have around yourself to other people as well. So it kind of feels like everyone who gets into your bubble kind of feels the same energy, being able to like feel goofy and just being themselves. Okay, so what do they find beautiful about you? Simplicity. What? The energy is just like adding up, because it kind of feels like it's the confirmation for what I've just been saying. Like it feels like you are really like, why make such a big deal out of this? Like why? Not because you are not able to understand the big deal or something, but because you're like, you know what? Fuck it. let's just have fun. Let's just go out or something. Or like, not everyone is going out. I mean, because I kind of feel, honestly, I kind of feel my own energy in this one. And I'm not one for going out, but you're just being able to be yourself and be simple about it. Like it's not like something extraordinary. Like you're not like red carpet, whatever kind of person. You're not one to be like that, but you just want to enjoy life and yourself and to experience joy and not focus too much on the negatives, or not optimism, simplicity. I really authentic. Oh, do not fall, please. Thank you. I do have a feeling like it's gonna get a little bit deeper I do. Okay, I do feel like what they love the most about you, what they find the most beautiful, the most attractive about you, is the way that you are just like, let's just live life and let's just do something for ourselves. Like, let's just go out into the nature. Let's go on a vacation. Let's just let's just go and do that bungee jumping or something. Let's just do it. Like flowing. Like if something's coming up, okay, we'll handle that. It's not like gonna tear our lives apart. It's gonna be okay. Like you're very easy. Like you're not really one like to get very complicated about life. You're not really like, at least not anymore, because I'm not really one gonna say, you know, they perceive you as someone who is easy to just talk to, easy to just like, you're open to anything. Like you are even able to be very deep, but you're not really here to make you do not want your life to go in a miserable direction. And I think that you are very much aware, what I'd say, which is also what I'm saying right now is how what they also know about you, or what they feel but they can't explain, could also be a thing. I wanted to say something, 1 second. Let's try if I can remember it. Like, they know a lot of things, but they may not be able to explain it. And what I am saying right now, like, you are able to go with the flow. Like, they perceive you as all of this, and I am explaining everything that they're feeling. And what they're feeling is that the most beautiful thing about you is you being your authentic version, like a version. You being your authentic self, and being the optimistic, not butterfly, but for some of you, but being the optimistic person that you naturally are. I mean, everyone has their ups and downs, so I'm not going to say like this is you all the time, just being happy, because that's not always the case. But I feel like they see you as someone like, this is how you usually are. And when that spark burns out, you know, you have things going on, I think. I mean, you need to keep up the bubble, and sometimes it's like, you know, like you holding like water up in your hands, and eventually the water will get out of your hands. It slips out of your fingers, slips away, yeah. And then you need to like refill that hand. Like like you can hold up that bubble for a long time, and they see like you kind of get like, you love being the energetic person that you are, but it can sometimes for you it's like exhausting to like to fake being happy. Okay, so what else do they find? Because I am saying like a lot of things about how they perceive you. This is what they will, like, not necessarily say, but this is how they will perceive you. This is how they see you, as this is the truth of who you are. It's not even like thinking that you are like this. It's like them knowing that you are like this. And again, that's for you to decide, or you can choose another group, another reading. So what do they, I feel really called to say, what do they love about you the most? And that was not coming up with group 1. So I feel like this person really adores and loves you for who you are, whoever this person is, whoever you're thinking about. So what do they find beautiful about you? And we have kangaroo with progress and care. They really think that you are very beautiful in the way that you have grown, in the way that you have changed. Your personality has shifted into a more impressive state. Like, you're able to carry a lot more than you used to. And it's not like you being strong and you holding on to things. This person loves you. If you really felt called, like, this is the reading, and if this really sounds like you, like the person who is how they describe you, then they really do adore and love you. Like, they can't help but see beauty in you. Kind of silly of me to think that this would be like just about beauty, but I guess that beauty also belongs, or it comes with care and love for another, I guess. But okay, so what did I find to be beautiful about you? And we have shadow. Ooh. I already said that I love this reading. I love doing this reading, so sorry, insider joke. Just saw a card and I cracked up. Well, cracked. I laughed. just ignore me while I am trying to not be chaotic in this reading, but I guess that mission failed a little bit, but so. Hello, thank you. Okay, we got 2 cards for you. It fell out like that. So, and we have purposeful and we have divinity. Kind of feels like it's like a mirroring kind of image. 2 people, which I'd say are female, are looking kind of at each other. The moon also a little bit in the corner. Okay, this is in the middle, but okay. All right. So, okay. I think I may want to put this here. This person may want to tell you a little bit about how beautiful you are themselves. Like, it could actually be that they may like call you up or something, or send you I just heard email, text, or whatever. Yeah, like after that I didn't hear anything else. So what I mean to say is, like, I just heard like you may get like an email or something and then blank, like that's all you need to know or something like that. I am presence, light, body activation, accessing the divine within. And I love that it says I am presence, because you are very much present in the present moment. So let's see. 2 cards. Okay. Okay, I just heard like, didn't notice what I lost until all the lights were off. I think that they see you as a light in their life. Like, I'm looking at this card, it's very bright. This feather is white. I am presence, very light. Limitless, expect miracles. And identity, with release attachment to your identities or labels. One second, I got distracted. This number 6, number 68, and shadow. I want to look into the book for that one, what it specifically has to say. Let's see. Oh. In the shadows of our heart and mind lie hidden aspects we may not wish to see. Reflecting on these aspects can diminish their hold over us. Additional meanings: old wounds, insecurity, fear, anxiety, resentment, regret, or jealousy. I feel like, as I said before, like they love your harshness. They love the way that you speak. I keep saying love, but they really find you very beautiful when you are able to speak your mind, when you are loud and showing yourself in a proud way, in a way that is showing confidence. And they know that you have definitely things to deal with on your own. They know definitely that you have things that are not the easiest to deal with, especially when it comes to like emotional kind of wounds, or I feel like they even know like the way that you handle your emotions sometimes in a more of an unstable way, which there's no shame for it, because no one is perfect, and they see how you can take things from what is happening right now and see multiple kind of things leading, or not leading, things. You see yourself at this very place, and you can see yourself, what it can do with you and how it affects you like in the future. And they see, because this is all talking about what they find attractive about you, what they find beautiful about you. And I feel like they really think it's very beautiful the way that you are able to be more balanced in things not always going the way that you usually are, which is energetic, and which is fun, which is joyful, which is positive, optimistic, not positive, optimistic, I mean. And when you are more in your shadow side, like when you're a little bit more like wanting some time for yourself, they can also really respect the way that you they really think it's beautiful how you look for your comfort when you are forced out of your comfort. How do I say this? They really like how you settle, how you go with the flow and the pace of things, not of everything going on at that moment. They see you making decisions for yourself that are based on what will definitely be helpful for you, and how to remain the peace within yourself. They may even like be a little bit like not unbiased, but they may be a little bit easy to understand that you are not like just a little boy or girl with dreams. Like they are not really looking, they're really looking past that, looking to the person that you are. They don't really like settling on specific, like, let's just say you are they like that you are not settling for like being one person. You are limitless, you are huge, not, no offense intended. You are, your reality, your whole being is very big, and has more than just one thing. Like there is so much they find very beautiful about you. Every single aspect, actually. Like it's different from group 1 in the way that you have different energy, but it's still like the same. Like they really look at you and see you in a way like being a gift from the universe. Beautiful inside and out. But if someone loves you, then beauty or attractiveness doesn't even matter. Like if someone loves another person, then there will always be attractiveness and beauty involved. There will always be like this feeling like this person is so beautiful, but what they actually feel is love. Like, why did I not just call this whole thing, like what they love about you. But I guess not everyone loves someone else. They just respect, like with group 1, I feel like it was not, can go anyway. But like, I'm not trying to talk about group 1 right now. Like, I'm just kind of trying to understand what is going on myself. So now we'll see some more specific aspects of what they find beautiful about you, about your personality, stuff like that. They really think you're beautiful for seeing the possibilities in everything and everyone. For asking for light instead of darkness. Even if you are given darkness, you are able to get along with it. Whether that's how they see you. That's they see you as that, and that's what they find beautiful about you. Okay, now. So, we have the 3 of Cups. Here. With compassion and happiness. Like, they see your energy as someone who is celebrating their life. I need to say it because there's a specific song that I'm listening to, and it's also about celebrating the love that you feel, celebrating the connections that you have, celebrating that you're alive, celebrating that I don't know how to explain. Dawn of Cups, which I think is curiosity and discovery. Curiosity. Oh, okay. We have the Page. The Page of Cups. And the King of Rings, which is the King of Pentacles. Oh, I love that. Okay. Responsibility and abundance. Okay, and we have the Magician. So now I'm going to ask for some clarifiers. Yeah, this person loves you. Sorry. If you chose this group and you're asking if someone finds you attractive, more than that, they even love you. They adore you for who you are. And if that is the case, then they love everything, even the imperfect, like the things that are not perfect or amazing, because that's just the way you are. Not that you are not able to, you know, grow and evolve, but they accept you. That's it. They accept you and respect you. Clarifier for the 3 of Cups. Compassion, happiness, responsibility, abundance, and synchronicity, manifestation. Forgot to mention that, I think I don't remember. 3 of Cups, clarifier. Oh. Adventure. And self-awareness. So to have new and exciting experiences as opposed to staying in a zone of familiarity. I literally just said that. What? Ow. Okay. To venture into and explore unknown territory, to try unusual, exciting, and even potentially, what the heck is that? Hazardous. I don't know how to pronounce it. Thanks. And to have a deep and honest awareness, knowledge, and understanding of myself, to be in reality about myself. And also I feel like in tune with yourself. I'm going to get into that in a second. Clarifier for the Page of Innovation. These are too many. To innovate and be innovative, to take an existing thing and make it better, to do things in a new way, to introduce new methods, processes, ideas, or products. I'm getting a little bit of extroverted intuition. but also extrovert ascending when it comes to personality wise. What's that called? What's that called? Cognitive functions. There we go. Okay, I just blanked for a second. Okay, let's go on. King of Pentacles, King of Rings. I just heard admire about you the most. What they find beautiful and attractive about you. Clarifier, thank you. Unity. To feel as if all the people in my life and I are aligned, pleased, and harmonious, so as to feel like one or united and joined as a whole. The opposite of feeling divided. Clarifier for the Magician. Oh, there we go. For some of you, you may have had like a long story or something with this person or a past. Or there's like an age difference or something. Like this can be about, like this is not necessarily romantic love, but it's just love. To be loved, to feel like others take me as a part of themselves, and as such caretake my best interest and or feel a deep appreciation of me and attachment to me, to feel wanted and pulled in instead of pushed away. And happiness. I love these two cards together. It's cute. It's nice. To be content, cheerful, and joyous. Literally your personality. Well, cheerful and joyous. Okay. To experience life satisfaction, subjective well-being. Excuse me, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to embarrass myself that much. Flourishing and overall well-being. If you know that word, then wow. Okay. Okay, so this person really thinks you are very beautiful for the fact that you are, I just heard, not necessarily outgoing, but you are open to, I feel like they really like the fact that you may have like a smaller friend group, not because they do not feel like you deserve friends or something, but more like I feel like you really respect the real, like the real friends in your life. Also, we have happiness here. That's interesting. Innovation. They really think it's very beautiful when you come up with new ideas, when you bring something into your life that you maybe not have known of like a few days before, but you're like, let's just try it out, and let's just, you know, make the best of it, whether I'm gonna keep it or whether I'm gonna leave it, like I don't know, like whatever this is talking about. I think I really like the fact that you are someone who is, although you really like compassion, although you really like to have a social circle, you are not like building yourself up on like just purely emotions. You like stability. You want relationships. Like I'm kind of talking as if that's just the way you are, but they like that you are very responsible and sure of what you are manifesting and what you're bringing into your life and how you are going on. Like you carry, like if you start a friendship or if you start some kind of relationship, you do not want to just, like they see you as someone who is not really gonna just settle for anyone. Like you are someone who is gonna settle for, like, even if it's just friends, like you're gonna settle for the people who you can rely on, the people that have the same energy and the same willingness to be cooperative in the system, in the relationship. They really like that you are very mature, even though you really still love experiencing the let's just say you're a younger person, but you do have the best intentions, and not just the intentions, like you also do not settle for less that you are deserving. Like you settle for something that makes you feel like it is gonna stay in your circle. Like you do not have to like keep on trying new things. Like when you try something new, it is something that you feel like it is gonna help you. They see you as someone who is like, they see you as a master manifester. They see you as someone who has really brought a lot of beauty into their life, and they see that on how you are like smiling and laughing. Like they see that in the way that you are coming across. Like I'm not gonna say like you are like right now like extremely happy, because I'm not, that's not what I'm, you know, but they see you as being in a better place than many other people. They see you as being successful. They really think it's beautiful how you did this all by yourself, just by your understanding and by your ability to see what is worth pursuing and what is not in your best interest. I feel like I feel like they feel like there is no way that someone cannot love you, or someone cannot care or about you or think you are beautiful, because you are sharing such beauty with people. Like people be like, what is this? Like I don't recognize this. I want to keep this in my life. Did you ever have like an experience like that people thought that there was like more or something going on with between the two of you, and then you were like, no, I'm just kind. Like I'm just a normal human being who likes being kind. Like, no, like, I don't need to be offensive for you to understand that I am not into you. Like, even if I'm kind doesn't mean that I necessarily want, like, something more. I am just that kind of person, you know? Like, for some of you, that may be very, you know, I just heard triggering. Like, that could have been with relationships that you really thought, like, were for your best, in your best interest, and then they turned out to be, like, for a single cause to achieve something, if that makes sense, any sense. But I feel like you really manifested in a lot of beautiful connections that really are like, you are, they see you as someone who puts in that what people need in relationships. And when you see that that is not like you being more assertive and responsible for what you bring into your life, like you know what you deserve and what you don't, and that is what is manifesting, that is what is bringing in all these connections that are very beautiful. And if you have not experienced that yet, then they see you as someone who is able to have an amazing community, to have an amazing friendship with somebody, because you are able to deliver a very beautiful message to people, and to give unconditionally, because that's the way you are, but not in a way that it is like you are taken advantage of. Like you are assured, you are very responsible, you look forward to being friendly with people, but only if they have, only if you feel like you can see a long-term friendship with them, only if you see that they are able to see your worth as well, like you want to be seen. And when you feel like you're a burden to someone, then you already know, like, well, this is not going to work out, because if I already feel like this, then usually it will like say a lot about me, but that is not always the case. But because let's just say with that person you're able to just be yourself, but with that person you're not able to be yourself, then you'll see where you feel comfortable and where you are not feeling comfortable. Like your intuition, like I feel they really admire and really think your intuition and how you use your knowledge is very beautiful, and how you share yourself and your messages to other people in whatever way. So now we're gonna just go and and look at what they would want you to know, anything else that you need to know, like what they will say to you, what they will want you to know. Can you not do that, please? Thank you. Oh, okay. So what does the person in your mind want you to know about yourself? We love the things we love for what they are. And this is literally the perfect message for this. We love the things we love for what they are. And this person loves you for who you are and for what you are and what you set out to do and what you are willing to give and willing to do. And they love everything about your intentions, because it's really based on your best interest, and also for other people to also, you do you, but if it does not vibe with me, then please stay away, because I'm trying to take care of myself. Self-love is an ocean and your heart is a vessel. Make it full. I'll read that in a second. And any excess will spill over into the lives of the people you hold dear. But you must come first. Exactly. Recite these words in your heart. I am worthy of all the good things in my life. And they really see you as being very much worthy of everything you desire. One more message. Oh, there we go. Right, I wanted to read this. We love the things we love for what they are. Wherever you are, look around. Notice things in your environment that soothe, inspire, or help you. This is what you're doing. And they want you to keep on doing what you are doing, because it is healthy and it is good for you. And it makes you feel right about who you are, about the people you are with, in your environment. It makes you feel safe. And it is not doing you or anybody else harm. So why not do it? I celebrate myself and sing myself. And what I assume, you shall assume. For every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. I loaf and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass. I am not that poetic, but I guess it has meaning. What I was picking up, you could be like a singer, or you could like sing, and they like, it's just about your voice, like you speaking in whatever way, it just lights them up. I just heard that, lights them up. Notice the beauty of connecting with others today, and the gifts it gives to your soul. Okay. Yeah. They are like almost saying like, do not change. And now I'm hearing I don't know if this is like gonna be like a nice or beautiful song for anyone, or for some of you, but for some of you it may be. I'm hearing this song Pandoria by Nomi. It's a song that was made for Star Stable Online, the horse game for phone, for Apple, for computers and Apple phones or tablets. Something like that. And I really feel like, although it is this like the song, what it actually talks about is like, although it is like a scary and dangerous place, it is also very beautiful in a way. Like it has something very alluring and very, very, very beautiful about it. Like, even if we can't understand it, even if the sun doesn't really shine. And I feel like this could also be talking about your shadow. It's a very beautiful place. It comes from a good place. It comes from your heart, It's a very, like the whole place is like purplish, pinkish. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but they really think that they really see you as a very mysterious but beautiful person. So now to some last messages. Oh, okay. So some last things that they want you to know, or anything that you need to know. what is it? Okay. We have the antelope. I don't know how to pronounce it. You are all set to playfully explore the universe or the unknown, but the universe could also be something. And I was just called to say like it. I feel like saying like I wanted to say the universe, and when I said that, I was immediately thinking of what I was just talking about with Pandoria. Like it's a place, another dimension, if you will, and it's very mysterious and very weird, but also really beautiful and has its own magic to it. Okay, so, okay. And we have the rabbit with your sensitivity is your greatest strength. It connects you with your heart. I was literally talking about them loving your sensitivity because it really... Right, I was picking up right at the beginning, like, I was gonna love this reading because it's like, your heart is like a huge... bodybuilder. Like, it's so strong and it has gone through so much, but the stronger it got, the bigger and more beautiful it got, you know. Not saying that your heart was not beautiful before, but I'm trying to say like I also read a quote last time, like that for anger, or like on a card, and I screenshotted it, but I also removed it because I don't know. But and that card, that picture said like, I love my anger because it shows me how strong, or how strong I am, or how determined I am, because it shows you where your intentions lie, because it shows you what you are trying to stick up for, to stand up for, to stand up for. So that is also something that I am picking up on. So group 2, I am going to end the reading here. Thank you so much for being here and letting me do this reading for you. If you liked this reading, you can support me by liking the video and maybe subscribing to this channel if you would like to see more of my content in the future. I hope this reading resonated or helped in any way. I hope you have an amazing day whenever you're watching, and I hope you come back in one of my next readings. Hi, Group 3, welcome to your reading. So to repeat the intro in short, we'll be looking into what the person on your mind finds beautiful and attractive about you, what made them recognize this beauty, and what they would want you to know about yourself. So I already have one tarot card and one oracle card pre-shuffled for you, and that's what we're going to start off with, and then I'll get some more oracle cards to find out more about what they find attractive about you. So we have the Two of Wands with independence and achievement. I just want to add planning and yeah, that kind of stuff in there as well. And we have the Raven. Okay, I want to look into the book real quick for the Raven. By the way, if you are hearing some weird sounds in the background, it's someone yeah, playing with firework outside. But I will not be able to hear it because I'm talking or something. Darkness. I take ownership of both the light and dark natures of my being. 1 second. Okay. I may need to get back to that. Okay, so let's find out what they find beautiful about you. First off, I want to say that they see you in a way, they see you more than you think that they do. They're able to really like you for who you are, and not for just the way that you show up, but also the way they really are interested and think that your mysterious nature, you may have been really surprised to like, for some of you, you may be surprised to being called to like a lighter, like you felt like this was like lighter because of the crystal. But I feel like sometimes being called to the light is because how do you say that? to give the light to the dark, to be able to see what it is, what's been hiding in the dark. For some reason, I felt called to say that. Okay, so achievement, independence. There's definitely like this nature about you where you are not really one to share a lot. You're not really one to share a lot. And when I said that, we have wonder. So yeah, they're wondering a lot about you, and they love the mysterious air that you are carrying around you. They love, or I should not say love, but I do feel like they really are captured by the beauty of your mystery. And I'm not saying like you looking like a gothic or something, and they be like, I like your gothic nature. I mean, that can for sure be, but it's like you talk and express yourself in a way that is not really very clear. Or not, wait. It could be that you are actually very much to the point with what you are saying, but the thing is, there is always more hiding underneath the surface, and they see that in you. Toad with listening and secrecy. Or you're literally keeping things hidden, or you are like, there's not really much to talk about, but actually there's a lot to talk about, or at least a lot to see about you. And I'm not gonna say like, oh, you have scars that says enough. Like, that's really a weird thing to come through, but like, it's not like you have like, I'm gonna be really very straightforward here, because I want to be able to, whoever is listening to this, like, if you've gone through shit and you've tried to express that, but in a more of a not very the best way that, you know, people will describe it as, like, it's more like you showing it to yourself in the way that you treat yourself. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I have scars, specific scars on my body, on my arms as well, that are from myself. But I hope for some of you that you understand what I'm talking about, and if that is the case with you, like, I'm not trying to, like, I'm actually trying to share that even if people see that, that's not all that they see about you. That's not all. They do not just see your frazzled hair. They do not just see your eyeliner. They do not see, or this person does not just see that. They see that there is something that you are not even letting yourself know, or that you are not even aware of, that is definitely there to be waiting to be released. And I did not mean to go all dark in that, because it's just, you know, an example of what, you know, like, it can go to that level, but it's not for everyone, of course. So if that is not happening, then please do not feel like this is like not your reading or something, because there are multiple of you that, you know, that might be looking at this, and, you know, and I'm not trying to trigger anyone as well. I'm just, you know, trying to be like, there are things that I just felt called to mention that, like, you are not alone. Let's just say that you are not alone, and sometimes we may feel as if that is all that people see, and they do not see the hurt that is behind it. But this person does see it, and the thing is, they really care about what you could say, and not just the way that you handle yourself, not just the way that you are showing yourself off to people like you are at top in the class or whatever. It's not just, you know, when you're in the summer and you're wearing a sweater, then they be like, well, you can of course wear a sweater, but my question will be like, why? It went dark again for a second. I thought for a second, I really thought I saw something. Okay, but let's forget about that until it becomes relevant or important. But I felt called for some of you to say, like, if you are struggling with something like that, like, the person that you're thinking of does see more than you like, does know more than they are letting on, and they understand you, but they want to, how do I call it? It's like they understand where it's coming from, but they want to hear it in a more detailed way. And this may be someone very close to you. This may also be someone you are not close to at all. I'm getting like specific scenarios, like it could be a friend from school, or it could be a friend from work, or someone you knew from like a family trip. Why am I saying family trip? I don't even know. Maybe that is significant. I really don't know why I said that. What I do feel is that they really find beauty in the person that you are, and not in what you are giving to others, and not just what you are receiving, or the way that it's not in the way that you have like a big house, or that you have a lot of money. Like, they don't care. They really just want to know the deeper parts of you. And as I was saying that it was 0909, to me it really feels as if it's going on for hours, but it's just 10 minutes. Something like that. Okay, well, that's a positive thing. At least I'm talking fast sometimes. So it kind of went dark there for a second, but for the ones who need to know that, like, you are being seen, I just feel like this is a dark pile. I just gotta say, this is a dark group. This is the group where it's like, I have some struggles and I feel like I'm not seen. That's really coming through. Nurture. Like I said, they want to know more about who you are as a person. Like, they see that you are someone who takes care of others and who does the things that need to be done because it just needs to be done. And in the meantime, you are not giving yourself the attention, or you're not letting other people give you the attention that you actually need. This person sees you as someone who has, I just heard like a lot of stories. And you are someone who people really should watch out for. And not because you have a sharp tongue or something like that. It is because you have some sort of power or magic about you. And I'm not, like, for some reason I feel called to say, I'm not going to go all magical, whatever. But there's something that they see in you that feels very rough and underappreciated. It could be hidden feelings that are not really coming out. Okay, so let's see what else. What would I find beautiful about you? So it's not that they find beautiful that you are hurting. It's what, I don't even know how to call it, like what it exactly is. They I'll come back to it when I am when I'm ready, when I know what it is talking about. In the meantime, I'll just shuffle some cards, prosperity, and try to figure out what it is that they find beautiful about you. So first of, they like your style. They think that whatever you are doing with your style, with the way that you represent yourself and your person, the way that you represent yourself in your, let's just say, clothing or whatever, really reflects the way that you feel. And they really like that kind of expressiveness, that you really show up as the way that you are at that very moment. They like your introverted feeling coming forward, like you not fitting in with anyone else. They like that you are someone that is not as the usual crowd or something like that. They really think it's that you carry a beauty with the unusual way that you express yourself and unusual pursuits of hobbies or something like that. They really like where you go with what you want to learn or achieve in your life. You could be a very curious person, or you could be very let's just say you are into tarot cards and witchy kind of stuff or something like that. They really like it because it represents who you are. They really think that you are underestimated and under appreciated. They really wish that you will I think they really find you very beautiful for the way that you express yourself, and they like it because it brings forward that part of you that is not really shown to the outside world or to many others, or people are like really like closing their eyes and ears for the information that you are willing to give, but they are not listening because some people are just stupid. And I'm not saying that to like make other, like to offend other people, but sometimes we just need to, you know, be clear about how we sometimes feel. And sometimes sugarcoating does not help the way that, you know, like sometimes it's like, you know what, I think you're stupid. Not you, but like sometimes it's like, I just want to say it. I just want to express how I feel. And sometimes it's just like hard to do that. They want you to express more how you feel. Like this can be really any person to be able to think of. Like whoever this person is, they really, really care about the person. They may not know everything about you, and they may even be like someone like an outsider. Like they may even see you and you're like, they are an outsider to me, like something like that. Or you may not trust them, or you trust them more than you let on. But I am not here to evaluate the whatever relationship between the two of you. I'm here to say what they find beautiful about you. So I think they really like how you are very independent and very taking care of what you want and need to take care of. So they would like you to take care more of yourself and the way that you express. They will want you to show up in a way like you are like let's just say they see you as someone who expresses themselves through their style, through their clothing, through what they say, do, etc. Like you are very open. Like you're like trying to be an open book in your own way, and this person sees that and appreciates that and really likes the way you do your thing, because it really makes a lot of sense, and it really feels very right to who you are. Like it's kind of like I have this intuitive sense about this person, and the way that they are showing up is literally how I felt about them in the first place. So they felt a way about you, or they've seen you in a way, or they kind of felt like intuitive nudges about you. And then they see, like, let's just say they saw or just felt that you are very much burdened with whatever is happening in your life. And now they feel like they want you to come out of your shell more and more, and to really show up, show yourself some respect, and show yourself that it is safe to come out of the shell. They really, it's like you're coming, like I'm almost seeing this, like not literally, this is not them, okay? Like an example, like I don't know how to put it to words, so I'm just gonna try the best that I can. Okay, so another topic real quick. Like I have made a few months ago, I have updated a song that I made when I turned 16 years old or something like that. Even when I was 15, I'm gonna say it was like 7 years ago. But I redid that and I put that on YouTube. It's a channel linked in the not in the description, but in my other channels that I am viewing. And Stronger is a very important song to me, like even more than it was in the past. Like it's talking about the strength that you have, and that you should not, that you have the power, you can make people follow you in the way that you take charge of yourself and your reality. And it's like, I'm hearing these specific things like you are stronger, you're a wonder, and still you wonder why you are stronger. Like I'm being a little bit repetitive, I know, but I'm trying to explain what I just heard. Your beautiful colors like no other. Like there's really like this unique nature about you. This person sees you as such a beauty, and it has less to do with love. I feel like it's interesting because this here, I feel like it has less to do with love, but they appreciate, that they really respect and think that how a different way of saying it, when I see people out on the street and I see two guys in the city or whatever holding hands together and just being lovey-dovey, I am like so happy. I'm so amazed, and I'm like almost in happy tears, because I'm just like so happy of someone's expression, different kind of expression than, like, let's just say in the past it's like, oh, girls and boys should, have be together, and nowadays you can be more free in your options, and maybe you're also like from the LGBTQ plus community, so let's just say that, and an example, like, let's just say you were born as a boy, as a male, but you are actually feeling like you are more of a female, like you feel more attracted to these kind of things, like really drawn to these kind of things, and this person sees that you have like a nature that you are not really showing, and when you are showing, or you were not showing it and now you're showing it more, and they love that because they love that you are showing who you are truly. They feel like you are burdened with not being able to express yourself properly. And then you went from this style to this style because you were trying to more and more just embrace the nature that you are. Like, maybe that is the case, and they just really want you. They are like, they see you standing in the shadows. Like, I have so much to say. They see you standing in the shadows, and they wish, like, they will want to give like their hand to you and guide you to the light, to show who you are. Like, they really love the differences that you show, because you are, honestly, I personally feel like if I like see like let's just say if I see a girl with like blue and extremely short hair, and still she's a girl, like she still appears to be very like female, but it doesn't matter like what gender, but I am like, I love that. I love that style. I'm happy for her. I'm happy that she is just expressing herself. And I'm just really happy for that, because I know that these kind of people, the differences that we see are going to change and make our reality so much more free and beautiful and happy. And I feel like the LGBTQ community, for example, is like a very beautiful example for what the future could look like, for being more free in our options, in the way that we are. And I feel like this person looks at you the same way, like they really see you like, as, it's not like they really know you personally or something, or they really have like, or they really love you or something like that. Like, I'm not gonna say that they either love you or not, but I'm just gonna say they really want people like you to come forward and share their stories, to come forward and express who they are and be proud and say, this is it, and you just gotta fucking accept it, something like that. Like, to just take that space that you just take the space that you deserve, and not feel like you are burdening anybody. If this is something that is going on, what I've been talking about, I've been talking a lot the last 22 minutes. But if this is something, I really feel like they see you as a star that has not embraced its light yet. Something like that. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, they really see so much potential in you and the beauty you carry. Like, they really, like, it's almost like someone is discovering a talent on YouTube or something, and they want to support them. Like, this person sees your beauty and wants to support you, wants to help you, wants to be friends with you, wants to get to know you. Like, they really see that you are different from the usual type of people. And I don't even know if that is like a compliment to you or like or actually something that you are not really into, but it's more like that. You have something that they really find beautiful, and that makes you the person that you are. It's not like, oh, this person has black or has red hair as their natural hair color, now I want to get to know them. No, it's like everything about you plus your personality and the person who you are, but you have so much that they see that could benefit everyone, including yourself. Like you could, like they see you as like I don't know how to explain it, because somehow I kind of felt like I hurt someone's feelings or something like that, or as if I offended somebody. But that's really not how I'm feeling it. They really see you as a blessing in disguise, honestly. And you have not embraced your blessing self. That's what they see. That's really what they see. And there is so much they see with you. Like they could say, like I said it with another group as well, like a million things, but this is a literal, they could call up like a million things about you that they find beautiful and that they find worthy, literally. I really feel like they see a lot of worth and beauty in you, in just literally just the person that you are. And yeah. So that was a reading. No, okay. I'm just going to see what else needs to come through. Anything else that they find very beautiful about you. Like, I'm really seeing it like you being like someone who started out like making their own music or singing or making own songs, and they like seeing you on YouTube or something like that, or any other platform, and being like, you are exactly what I was looking for. You are exactly what I was looking for. Would you be interested in such? And that could actually literally be the case. Like, let's just say you're thinking about a celebrity. I mean, everything is possible, I feel, but, you know, whatever, if it already kind of makes sense to you, not if it's like wishful thinking. Sorry for the ones who were, but I do feel like this person sees you from a distance and admires you and who you are. And even if you are like one to be not really expressive, like, or inexpressive, like in talking or something like that, or even if you are just kind of trying to hide yourself away, like they see you. Yeah. All right, so what else? We have I don't know how to pronounce this, Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, resolution. Right. Okay. Oh. Now I'm hearing the song Undo My Sad by, no, not Sasha, what's her name? Oh, let's shake the camera, which is my phone, and find out what it is. Sanna Nielsen with Undo. It's like I'm finally speaking up about something. Oh. And we have sound, engage your senses. I just found out that my phone is a low battery, so I need to charge it up. Okay, wait. Okay, I guess that should be better. Okay. Okay, I guess more cards are coming out for you. So we have balance with feel your emotions. I'm going to put this here. Or where am I going to put this? And resonate, follow the resonance. I think this also came out for another group. So engage your senses, number 28, number 61, and number 46. These could be significant numbers or days or ages or whatever. Okay. So I kind of feel like these cards are mentioning kind of what I've been mentioning, like what I've been saying before. No, it's not happening. I'm gonna put it like this. So I just heard, like, I kind of feel like they want to tell you something, but they aren't sure whether they should do it. And it's actually meant to inspire you, and they're not really sure if you're like either gonna listen or whether you're really able to hear them in the first place. Engage your senses. This is like getting back to the part where I felt like you were really like showing up like some sort of style or way of being, like you're expressing yourself in a way you are, and really applauding you for that. Like they really love to see the growth, the expansion that you're bringing to your life. They really, I kind of feel like they would understand you if you will, if they will talk to you. I feel like they will really understand what you will be trying to say. This card is actually the same as this, but another color. Well, okay, not important. Oh yeah, that's the reason why I was saying understand. Resolution, harmony in heavens, coming together. I think they'll know exactly what you'll be talking about. Maybe they've had the same experience. Maybe you two are like one of a kind or something like that. Both of you have the same kind of thing, and that's maybe the reason why they feel like this, because they understand you like no other. They are able to see how you want to express yourself more, but you're like struggling to like get by or something, or to do that exact thing. There's not much I can say with these cards. Not really much is coming through because I've been picking up on everything before I even shuffled the cards. All right, so anything specific that they really that they really find beautiful about you. We have the Four of Cups. I do remember this card wanted to fall out for when I was shuffling the cards, for pre-shuffling the cards for every pile, for every group. I do remember this one falling out, but not in the way like either falling on my lap or on the floor, and that's when I don't take the cards. The Moon, and it literally came out like this, like in reverse, so I'm going to take it in reverse, which will be like uncovering secrets, bringing light to the darkness, as I said before. Oh, please let go. We have the Spirit, which is the Knight of Wands, which is an adventurous and enthusiastic. Oh, just gonna check. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. And we have the Seven of Swords, with confusion and setbacks. And, you know, it's kind of funny because the Toad also said secrecy, and Seven of Swords usually also talks about secrecy. So now let's get some clarifiers here. I feel like this is going to be very quick because I already said everything that they really find beautiful about you. Clarifier for the Four of Cups. Too many. Realism. To be in reality instead of in fantasy or illusion, seeing things and feeling things and perceiving things, and therefore acting in accordance of things with things as they really are. To perceive and accept a thing or a situation as it is and be prepared to deal with it accordingly and realistically. What is real matters to me. Okay, wow, was a mouthful. Clarifier for the Moon in reverse. We have results. To realize and actualize the outcome of an undertaking, to be oriented toward and value the outcome more so than the process used to actualize that outcome. The destination rather than the journey. I value the answer, the outcome, the achievement, the end product, the result. It's so much to say that I kind of lose my voice sometimes. Spirit of Wands, which will be the Knight of Wands clarifier. Ow. Okay. My head is getting tired. Memories. And Seven of Swords. Clarifier for the Seven of Swords, sorry. Oh, it came out in reverse. I'm going to keep it like this, but maybe a message, whatever. The Seven of Swords actually came out in reverse. Control. To remember things and to have experience which are memorable and that induce nostalgia. To reminisce, to be able to encode, retain, store, retrieve, revive information, facts, events, and impressions from the past when needed. Control. To have the ability and personal power to influence or direct things such as other people's behavior or the course of events so as to bring about what I want in any given circumstance. Whew. Okay, so I really feel like this is talking about the fact that they you are not really like, that's the thing that they will want you to like, they like it because it adds to your person. It just makes sense with the way that you are showing up for yourself. Like they're seeing that you are starting to really kind of recognize where you are really wanting to go. Maybe you've been trying to avoid it. So let's just say you've been trying to avoid a transition or something like that, or like identifying with a certain gender or something like that. Like maybe you like try to ignore it or try to resist it, and now it's like it's clear as light, or it's starting to really clear up that these things are actually your being, that this is literally you, this is who you are. I do feel like they see you as someone, and they like that. They like seeing that you are expanding and that you are starting to see yourself in the way that you actually are, and the way that, like, I feel like the way that they see you is in a very realistic light, in a very in a way that they can kind of see where these things are leading to, because they've been experiencing these things themselves, perhaps. Contemplation, reevaluation, I did not say that with the Four of Cups, I think. So I feel like you're like, they really like to see that you're looking through the options. I feel like maybe, I think that they see the entire journey, or the whole process of finding this out is maybe, to them it was actually not very surprising or something like that. And they may like seeing how you are starting to own up to who you are. Like you're starting to really see that the option is right in front of you, and that the choice is right there for you to take, and that there is no shame in in doing so. Like, I feel like you're by yourself enough, so maybe the only influence that you have is like maybe like your parents or family or something, but not really, or like one single friend or two friends. It's not for everyone, of course. Like, I'm seeing like a lonely teenager, you know, that's kind of what I'm seeing in my mind right now. So I'm seeing like a younger person who is kind of struggling to really see who they are themselves and what they identify with. And I see for some of you, I really feel like this could be like an uncle or like someone close to you or someone like in a family, and they kind of see that. Like, it's not like they really have the same thing going on for every single person, but they see the transition to not literally like a different gender, but it could also be a different state or a different way of being, or the way that you express yourself or something like that, or that you are starting to really become louder with the way that you express yourself. I'm just trying to see because my phone is a little bit low battery and I don't want it all to go up in flames. So now I think I'm go up in flames. Well, I'm a little dramatic in case you didn't know that yet. I feel like they will even celebrate you being the person that you are and finally being able to find yourself. Like, for some of you, I think that they see you as an early transition, as if like it's very soon, but you could already see the signs back then, something like that. Like, could be a relative to a family or something, but not for everyone, of course. So what would they want you to know about yourself? We can't complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorns have roses. Think about some recent thorns you've encountered. What are the roses attached to them? So the struggle to finding yourself, the struggle to really see it. They already see who you are, and they love to see who you really are. Because the person that you really are is the most beautiful, not the one that you're, not the mask that you're hiding behind. Your natural self, you're the person that you are without lying, without faking. That's the one who is most beautiful. Okay. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. Like that one. The ability to change your mind is an incredible gift. Honor it as such. Allow yourself to change your mind about something today and fully enjoy it. Sorry, still checking the phone. Okay, everything's fine. Let's see. One more card, please. Oh, my nail. Oh. And we have, what a strange thing to be alive beneath cherry blossoms. Okay. Oops. Sorry, stay here. Whom do you deeply love? Find bliss in your ability to feel this love. Okay. Do you really love the fake persona that you're putting up, or do you really like and love a lot more like the person that you are beneath that? And I feel like they would rather have you be truthful and love yourself in an honest way instead of seeing you trying to fit in with everybody else. I don't know who this person is, but it is from the best intentions, and they really see you going a very beautiful road for yourself, not for them. All right, so we have the lion with, oh, sorry, gotta read it. Don't hold yourself back anymore. The entire force of the universe lives in your heart. There we go. Nice message. And there we go. Falcon with dream big. You can achieve anything. I feel called to get one more card for you. What else they would want you to know? Oh, no. Okay, I got it. Orangutan, I don't know how to pronounce it. Set healthy boundaries and no address at someone else sometimes means a yes to yourself. And I think that might be people around you, and that could also be the mask that you're hiding behind. Like, say no to the mask and say yes to your true self, whatever that mask may be or your true self may be. So group 3, I am going to end the reading here. So thank you so much for being here and letting me do this reading for you. If you liked this reading, you can support me by liking this video and subscribing to this channel if you would like to see more of my content in the future. I hope this reading resonated or helped in any way. I hope you have an amazing day whenever you are watching, and I hope you come back in one of my next readings. Hi Group 4, welcome to your reading. So to repeat the intro in short, we'll be looking into what the person on your mind finds beautiful and attractive about you, what made them recognize this beauty, and what they would want you to know about yourself. So I already have one tarot card and one oracle card pre-shuffled for you, and that's what we're going to start with. So this will be the main points about like what they find beautiful about you, like the thing or whatever. So first we have the Tower with disruption and conflict. I'll explain it in a minute when I understand myself. And we have Butterfly. The Butterfly. Okay. I'm just quickly going to look into the book for the Butterfly. Transformation. I accept and embrace change. Well, yeah, okay, that's so, I already knew that, but okay. Okay, so let's get some other cards as well to see or to find out more about what they find beautiful, attractive about you. So what do they find beautiful? Excuse me, I want one card. What do they find beautiful about you? What does Group 4's person find beautiful about Group 4? I want one card. Oh, there we go. We have Stand Still. I first get the feeling like you are definitely a one of a kind to this person, in a way like this person sees you in a way as you being a warrior in some sort of way, if that makes any sense. I don't really know where this is leading to right now, but they do see you as someone who is very much respected by them. You could physically also be very much like, not for everyone, but like bodybuilder, or you like very strong, or you have like a physique that that makes them think that you know you can do a lot. And I don't really know what that means, so we'll just get into it. All right. So what does the first person find beautiful about them? Okay. With the butterfly again. I like that. We have two butterflies. Transformation again, and poetry. I like that. We have butterfly twice. Okay. The reason why I'm not saying anything right now is, first off, I'm trying to focus on the energy that's coming through, and I feel like you are not really easy to explain to them. Like, they just can't really explain you, like as if you're some sort of mystery, as if you're like, I'll just shuffle some cards and we'll see what else needs to come through. Right now it's a little bit vague. I need things to be a little more clear. What do they find beautiful about you? Pleasure. Like I'm starting to kind of understand where it's going to, but I need the full picture. I really am, like, it's hard to explain, but I'll get into it soon. What? I don't know why I'm being reminded of that. I'm being reminded of a part of the game There Is No Game. The game is literally called There Is No Game, and I don't mean the free version. And there was like a part, and there was something like, "Are you a lonely processor?" Something like that. And I just heard that, "Are you a lonely processor?" And I'm like, I don't know how to explain this story at all. It's about you wanting to play a game, but the game, or the narrator says like, "Yeah, no, there's no game," but you're like trying to go against the voice narrator and being like, "I want to play that game." And the narrator is like trying to get you away, like to not play the game and to not get involved or something like that. But that, yeah, that's not probably gonna happen. But there's like this part where something said, or something was written, and it said like, "Are you a lonely processor? Try blah blah blah." I don't know what it was, and become a multi-core or something like that. I don't know why that came through, but oh well. Purposeful. All right. I'm trying to really figure out the way they view you and where it's coming from. I really am trying to figure out, like, I'm getting a picture, and when it is clear, I'll try and explain it, but now it's a little bit vague, and I want more information. So, what do they find beautiful about you? Solar, like, upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. So first off, I'm being reminded of like a character from another game, and the game is Star Stable Online. It's really random, and some may not even know about this game, but that's okay. Like, it's going down in flames anyways. Point is, there's like a character called Sabine, which is like the Dark Rider, which is like, it's a horse game. It's like a villain or something, or the evil part, where we are like the soul riders and the other parts are like dark riders or something like that. And the thing is, I'm just being reminded of her right now, and the way that she is, how she looks right now in the game, because before she was a totally different character. But she looks like she is very like tough and has scars, and you can like even see like those fiery red eyes, I think, and long hair, and it's like I feel like this person really does not know what it is about you, but they really admire your inner fire, if that makes any sense. I really feel like are you maybe even asking about like not a person, but like spirit or something like that, or like, or someone who is not here anymore? Because that could also be the case. Like, if that were the case, that I don't really feel like there's much like to say about like too much about appearance. It really feels like you are like a tough cookie, like you have gone through a lot of shit and a lot of stuff and it kind of feels like you have been glowing up in a way that no one expected or something like that. I'm having a lot of trouble explaining this. With some of the other groups, it was like going and going and going. I think especially with group 3, but that's whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna actually look into one of the cards that I'm seeing because I'm curious to know what it says. Okay, let's see. Stand still. If it feels that some areas of your life have slowed down or even come to a standstill, you are right. Something is not progressing. Even if it seems that things are flowing, look beneath the surface. Perhaps something is immovable. The first step to become unstuck is to acknowledge where you are. Okay. I'm gonna get a few more cards to see what this is talking about. Also, the music on my playlist is a little bit vague, like I'm not really getting to the point. Okay, what does this person, whoever this is, find beautiful, attractive? Wait. I love that this comes up with the standstill also being here. Find your balance. 38. Oh, don't. Thank you. Confront. Don't hold back. Okay. So, to them, you are someone they really see you as someone who is like as if you're misunderstood in a way, as if you're somewhere along a road where they see you are struggling. They see you're having some trouble with yourself. Okay, now I know where this is going to. I feel like there's an energy of group 3 being here, so pile 3 as well. About someone being misunderstood, someone being underestimated, someone feeling like they're not quite themselves in a sort of way. It feels kind of like someone is kind of they how do I explain this? They see more than they see depth, not death, but depth in you. Like, usually I like, I'm having a little bit of trouble because I do not like when cards are like right in front of me, because it feels like I have to say something immediately, and I like shuffling and going along what the cards are saying. So first off, they admire you for the way that you are able to really look past the bullshit within yourself and with other people. You're someone who is able to see when something is crumbling down. You're able to see when things are not going to work out. You are able to see that that people have things going on. And I feel like it comes from experience, because you see what you see in other people within yourself. What they really admire and find the most beautiful about you is that you are not afraid to go against your own like walls. You're not afraid to knock them down and see what is underneath the surface. You are not afraid to get back up and try to do something to better yourself. And not really the people necessarily around you. I mean, it can also be the case, but I really feel like you are the kind of person, you are definitely misunderstood, because people may see you as dramatic and dark and brooding, as if you're as if you're scary, as if you're someone who cannot be trusted. And I really think that they see that they sorry, yawning. I'm really trying to to explain it in a way that is that you can understand, because it's very like, let's just say they see you as someone who is not really out there, who's not really showing themselves to the world. And as I said, it kind of feels like group 3 maybe even like came from that group. But the point is, it really feels like you have not really, or you're really showing yourself in a way, but people are like that cannot be good, that cannot be right, that should not be something that you are doing, that is something that is not allowed or taboo. As if like they see you as a rebel against your own system. So what they find beautiful, I'm really trying hard to explain it in a way that you can follow me. This person looks at you and sees that there is something happening within you that really needs more of your or someone else's attention. Like, there are things happening. It's like almost like I'm being reminded of Chloe Price from Life is Strange, Before the Storm, like having so many things going on and having lost someone important in their life, and also another important person also went away. So it's kind of like I feel alone and I am being misunderstood, and people are not able to hear me because they're like, oh, that's just a teenager or something like that. They're just so not listening to what I have to say. This person sees you in a way like you are maybe smarter or kinder like than people will imagine. Like, let's just say you have a specific clothing style, then they'd be like, oh, that's someone I do not want to mess with, you know. But actually, when they then talk to you, they're like a very kind person, but you're just a little cautious with who you talk with. They are very aware of what you present to the outside world. Camera. Please, camera, please work with me. Thank you. Something like that. Sorry. I think the thing that they find most beautiful about you is the fact that you are not afraid for changes. You are not afraid to stand up against stagnation and to really get your to get your hands dirty to really get to the best result of where it can get. And this is like with anything that you really put your mind to. They love that you are so, or love, they really are very attracted. They think it's very beautiful and very um how do I say this? They see you and they admire you for your ability to do without focusing too much on what other people need or want. Like you're a little bit more like, I need to focus on me, or I need to focus, like I'm having a lot of trouble. I'm having a lot of struggles with this one. So maybe you are the kind of person who would like rather stay low and not really put too much of yourself out there. Um, Again, very similar to group 3, but I feel like this one is a little different in not just your expression, but there's something about you that you are passionate about that people usually would not really recommend to other people. Like maybe you are very into the occult or something like that. Maybe you're very much into the darker kind of topics. Like not that you're like, it could be that you're into dark humor or something. And it's really not because, like in a bad way, it's not because you're, well, it kind of depends on what the situation or topic is about, but I do feel like it has a lot to do with you changing constantly, like you growing from your own mistakes and being very much willing to confront things that are not really feeling right inside you. So people usually do not really understand you. As I said, it's deeper than group 3. And I'm really trying to like explain it to myself, like what is the difference here? Like I the song This Is Me from The Greatest Showman could be very significant. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. But I'm listening to the reimagined version with Kesha, and it's heaven. It really, her rough, her, you know, her harsh voice really is perfect for this song. But it's not about this song, but it really makes me feel like they look at you and they see things you are struggling with, and they admire how you are carrying yourself and how you are still like showing up like as a proud lion who is like, this is my kingdom, you gotta be respect for, something like that. Like it's like you walk into a room and all the attention is to you, and people be like, oh gosh, what is this about? Like, oh my god, are we waiting for trouble? And you'll be like, that it kind of seems like when they are looking at you, like I don't know how you will react to that, but they be like, wow, that's really impressive, they really look cool, like they have, this person really looks they may think like, wow, they look really like they know business. You know, that kind of stuff. Like I don't know how to explain it, really. I don't know, because obviously you know yourself better than me or they do. But I feel like they really see the beauty in your difference, if that makes any sense. in the way that you present yourself without necessarily being what people will think that you will be. Now we're gonna look into a little more specific parts about you, because I feel like they really just admire and respect you. It's not really on a very personal level. It's like more on a level like they see you and they're able to understand. Well, I don't know about understanding you, but seeing that you are definitely misunderstood by others. They see the beauty in like, let's just say you are someone who really sees the beauty in darker topics and in pain and what it can teach us, and shadow selves, for example. Like, you really see the beauty of someone's shadow, instead of like attacking someone back, or like being ignorant of someone's shadow, because it needs some, it obviously is meant to have some, to get attention. I feel like this person also sees it the way that you do. Right, you're making no apology, right? Like, for who you are, you just are the way you are, and they admire you for you being who you are, and they really think it's very beautiful and attractive for you to just show up and just be yourself without compromising or focusing on what other people may think. You may even be like seen as like someone who is more of a lonely type of person. You know, you remind me of like in the way that they see you. Like, I'm being reminded of, like, let's just say you are able to really get along with people who are not really, who are also a little bit like, they seem like very creepy or very weird or very strange or something like that. And you be like, I get along with them. They're cool. They're cool to hang out with. And other people be like, okay, this kind of does not feel right to me, because whatever. And you're like, well, they're not weird. They're just, you know, normal. They're just themselves. Like, what is wrong with them? Just because they, you know, have a piercing, just because they have like, have a tattoo, just because they smoke, like they can do whatever they want with their life, kind of stuff. They see you as someone who really appreciates the beauty in the people who are misunderstood. That's what I'm feeling. So now to get to the question, what specific things they find beautiful about you, we have the 7 of Cups, what happened? What? Okay. 1 second. I'm having some trouble with my tarot deck. Oh, don't do that. Oh, here. 2 cards flipped over. I don't like that. Okay. I'm gonna immediately go and get the clarifier for this card with this Who Jess deck. Okay, here we go. Faith. To have positive confidence or trust in something, to think something is true even without proof. I do not mistake faith for knowing. To have faith is to have confidence in or trust in, but to not know. To have confidence and trust for positive outcomes and things. What do they find beautiful about you? We have the Empress. Of course we do. It doesn't even surprise me, if I'm being honest. Actually, I really feel like you're a real, like an authentic not sugarcoating kind of person who is really willing to just say what they mean and feel without really looking too much into the reaction of other people. Clarifier for the Empress. I didn't even say it. Speculation and opportunity, and centered and abundant. Hello. Comfort. To experience solace, soothing, and reassurance. To live in a state of physical ease and freedom from pain or constraint. To ease or alleviate other people's feelings of distress. To surround myself with thoughts and beliefs and information and things and people that ease or alleviate, I don't know how to pronounce it, my distress. All right. Okay. The 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Rings. Clarifier. With resourcefulness and positive potential. I do not really feel like there's much of a deep emotion hanging on to this. I feel like they find it beautiful, but there is like this weird or strange air or something around this. Okay. I don't know who this person is, but they definitely respect you. Clarifier for the 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Rings. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's too much. Okay, depth. To be curious about and to know the truth of that which exists beneath the surface of things. To go further and beyond that what meets the eye. To get to the bottom of things. To transcend superficial perspective. This includes complex and profound thought, as well as the search for meaning and the why inherent in everything. The reason why I'm so much struggling with this, I as a person am deep, but this person is much deeper than that. Like, at least it feels deeper than... I don't know how to explain it. Okay. Oh. Okay, I didn't even ask a question. Okay, so what do they find? Specific things about you that they find? 3 of Cups. Yeah, I really feel like you're able to just be able to be friends with people that that others won't really consider hanging out with. Right, that's the word. Like, you maybe call yourself a misfit or something, or the people around you would call themselves misfits, or other people would call you or someone else misfits. And I'm not saying like this is literally like in a bad way. It's more like you really are not trying to fit in too much. You are trying to fit in with yourself, if that makes any sense. Clarifier, 3 of Cups. I do feel like you are, you may be interested in the depth of the universe and things like that. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but I'll just go for that. Caring, to be caring, to care about things as opposed to being indifferent, unconcerned, careless, neglectful, disregarding, or unfeeling. To display kindness and concern. for others and their well-being and recognition. With to be recognized, to be acknowledged for my existence, validity, I don't know how to pronounce that, excellence, contribution, or anything else that a person might be recognized for. To receive acknowledgement, award, I felt called to say reward as well, appreciation or acclaim for an achievement, service, or ability of mine. This person really thinks it's very beautiful. Sorry, camera. Come on, work with me. Thank you. Okay, sorry about that. I feel like this person really sees you as a very, they really think it's very beautiful that you're very caring, that you're very empathetic, that you are very perfectionistic. Like if you do something, it needs to be in the right way. They see you as someone who's very much like an achiever. Like if you have something on your mind, you're gonna go for it without a doubt. And they have so many other things that they can see about you, that like there are so many things. They really feel like you're gonna go very far into your future. Like you're able to do anything that you want to if you put your mind to it. To be a support system for others without forgetting yourself, without disregarding yourself. I'm kind of like I'm kind of spacey. Like it will be impossible for me to call up every single thing that they admire, because I really feel like it is not something that they have ever talked about with somebody. This is even going to be a reading where I'm like, when I end the reading, I'm going to be like, was this even a good reading? Or you know, because I'm really having trouble with picking up on what they are feeling, thinking, stuff like that, and how they view you. They just see you as pulling off like gracefulness, and in you just being yourself, and rough around the edges, and just having your own like unique personality. They could be a good friend of yours. They could be someone you are not really communicating with a lot. They could be a classmate or a colleague. I feel like they really are interested and find like a lot of value in the person that you are, and are constantly becoming and growing. I don't even know how to explain it. It just feels like they see how to explain it, like, because I'm really struggling right now, like, with picking up on if there are any things that you have been seeing or have been feeling when listening to this. Like, I really feel like I'm failing so hard at this reading right now. They see beauty in the way that you carry yourself. They see beauty in the way that you present yourself to other people without I just heard compromising yourself, or like giving yourself away at the cost, you know, something like that. they see beauty in the way of how you present yourself, of how you are able to show your difference and the way that you are yawning, putting so much effort into the things that you're doing. I don't really feel like this person knows a lot about you. I do feel, I mean, it depends on whatever person's situation, you know. I didn't even say with Three of Cups, compassion and happiness. They see that you are a very kind and helpful person, and they think that's beautiful. They think that you're beautiful for extending assistance and for not being too careful is also something that's coming through, like in the way that you are perceiving reality. It's like, I'm just gonna make the best of it. It's something like that. It's kind of how they see you. Like, you're just trying to like live in a way that you are of service to others, but to also constantly change. And like, it's like every time when they see you, it's like, hey, this is a whole new person I'm talking to, something like that. It's like the most beautiful thing about you is how they see you, is what they find to be the most beautiful thing about you is your constant shifting of perspectives and your constant growth and the constant every time you grow more beautiful, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't really feel like for most of you, like, this person really knows like a lot about you. They can really just say that. It's almost as if they're like, it's gonna sound creepy, but like as if they're like watching you or something from afar and like admiring you for the person that they know, even if they don't know you very well. All right, so for what they want you to know about yourself, we have, when we try to pick out anything by itself, we find it hitched to everything else in the universe. Think of your very favorite place on earth. Close your eyes and imagine you are there. Take a moment to relax and appreciate how this feels. Like, maybe they will want you to just relax a little bit more, or to really give yourself credit for the work and efforts that you share with others, that you put into whatever you're putting your mind to. Like, I'm having a lot of trouble right now, as I said it like many times before, because this person knows like this small part about you, but they feel very, like, they feel all of this. This is not something that they really can like express or like acknowledge themselves. Like, this is literally the beautiful thing about you. They look at you and they're like, you are beautiful, but not like as if they're able to explain like, oh yeah, you have nice shoes, or oh yeah, like I feel like the way that you talk is nice, or your voice is nice. It really just is one wave of it's kind of, they feel like they can't really explain it that well, just like I am not really able to explain it very well, but that's the best I can make out of this. So let's get some more. What will they want you to know? For some of you, this could literally be a stranger you met out on the street or something like that. They feel the things that are being presented here. They feel that about you. Like, they look at you and they're like, you have a nice vibe to you. Like, they find your vibe very beautiful and attractive. I think that will be somewhat of a, I don't know, understandable explanation. So it's too many. I want... Okay. What will they want you to know? Oh, there we go. This is not a small voice you hear. I think your intuition, maybe you two are able to like intuitively like connect with each other, but you're not really speaking. I'm being reminded of like a short thing, a video that I saw like with two people having met on the train or something and never speaking to each other, but they are always like the same day that they're on the train, they're like waiting for each other and stuff like that. They're just kind of just sitting there and doing nothing, doing their own thing, but they're still enjoying their presence. Kind of feels like that. When your inner voice speaks, this is not a small voice you hear. No one else has an inner compass exactly like yours. Like no one else can tell you what you should do because you should know that better. Except if you're like child or something, then yeah. But you should kind of listen to what people are telling you if you're younger and you don't know, you don't know things like that when you're younger. Okay. Because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. Them. Trying to hide my annoyance, sorry. Them. Bring your attention to your body. Where are you holding tension? Take a few moments to relax. Right, another thing that I was picking up on, like you may, like for some of you, you may be very aware of like shadow work and stuff like that, but it could also be that they see that you have so much struggles that you need to do shadow work. They see that. They think it's beautiful that you're able to express yourself, but they would want you to figure out more about your darker aspects, if that makes any sense. I don't know why or how or whatever. That's really just what is coming through. So, okay. We have Elk with always remember how valuable and loved you are. And the Horse with don't overthink, move from your head to your heart and live your life. So that's all I am able to get for you, group 4. So I'm gonna end your reading here. Thank you so much for being here and letting me do this reading for you. If you liked this reading, you can support me by liking this video and subscribing to this channel if you would like to see more of my content in the future. I hope this reading resonated or helped in any way. I hope you have an amazing day whenever you're watching, and I hope you come back in one of my next readings.